Hello guys, so just a quick video. Just been cleansing and doing my dedications to my deities. So welcome to my wonderland. So we're obviously in my den. So I've got incense and candles all lit up to all of my deities and energies. This is obviously my little fairy area. There's candles and incense that represent them on here. This is my witch altar, my pride and joy. Everything that I've lit today is dedicated to all of my energies I work with. My faith folk, my dragons, my gods, goddesses, Mother Earth, Mother Nature, my Lord, and obviously my Father Sky. My nature spirits, nature energies, my elements, all of my main gods and goddesses. Over here is my dragon altar. That has also been dedicated to. There is an incense burning there as well. And you've got my beautiful altar that is dedicated to Mother Nature. Father Sky will be going in the middle and Mother Nature will be going on the end. So this is my altar to them. Then up here is my goddess Hecate's altar. It's not finished yet. She's got a beautiful statue that's turning up, and I've got a little gift that I got in a random way for her. So that will be getting added, and obviously there's more stuff to go on her altar and on my beautiful mother's and my father's altar as well. Obviously got my mama's altar down here, but again, everything that I've opened and dedicated to, I've used incense and candles on my witch's altar to open to all of the energies, including my gods, goddesses, my nature spirits, all energy. This is just an opening one. It's not a ritual, it's just my dedication. And then this is my obviously shaman altar, and all of my nature stuff is all now going to be dedicated over where my god, my Mother Earth, Mother Nature, and my Father Sky is going to be. So they've got their own altar. This is my shaman altar. So here, this fella here is going to be moved, and he is going to be another representation of one of my gods on my witch's altar. And here I'm going to have a native male and female to represent my shaman ancestors. So, and this dish is going to be moved off, and I'm going to have other bits put there to do with my faith in my shaman workings. I am a Celtic Druid shaman in practice, still learning and that, but very much dedicated to nature, have always been able to talk to nature and things. So yeah, this is my shaman area. Then I've got a beautiful little area over here which is just dedicated to all of my brothers, sisters, my nieces and nephews. Over just in the corner near the fairy area here is all of my loved ones that I have lost. Obviously my mum's one is down here. So there is a lot. Obviously I've got little areas all here that's dedicated to my faith folk, along with my brownie, my house fairies area that I made quite a while back now. I always put little offerings in the kitchens for them on their altars. They've all had clean offerings of food and water. Today, they have all been opened and called out to. They have all been asked to give me any information on anything they're needing help with and anything they're wishing to help me with. So I've just been doing what every witch would normally be doing. It's just getting up, showing my dedication, showing my gratefulness for being here and for just having life and for breathing. Yes, we all are going through things and struggles, but let's not forget how important life is. And I don't, because I have some of the most amazing energies that work with me and have been with me all of my life, including my faith folk and my dragons. They have never ever disappointed me. They have never ever let me down. They have always been loyal and been with me when I have needed them, when I have been in my darkest places, when I've been in my best places. They have always been here and been my support. And I really can't wait for Hecate's stuff to turn up. I really can't. Finally, I've gave her own altar after all these years. You'll find that when you're in the craft, for a long time you'll just be a certain way, and then just one day in you, when you've done all your education, when you've done all your connection, when you've done all your understanding, you'll start to feel that certain deities and energies that you work with want their own spaces, especially your higher gods and goddesses, your main gods and goddesses. Obviously mine is Hecate, and I've got other gods and goddesses that are my main, that are represented to this altar. So you've got my Freya, Brigid and Sister Moon. You've got Odin and Cananos and the Green King, and you've got Brother Sun. So you've got all of these energies represented to here. These are my other gods and goddesses I work with. You've obviously got my fae folk here as well. And there are certain gods and goddesses, mainly goddesses, that are represented to the fae folk that I work with as well. And with them, because their altar's quite small, I've just got the feminine statues here to represent the fae folk, but to also represent the goddesses of that those realms as well. I've got crystals and things on there as well to represent to them. Obviously these are all in dedication to them, and I'm going to be picking up a little male fairy as well and putting that on there, because then it represents the male fae folk and it represents the male gods that are associated with the fae folk as well. But the males are called out to, and they are associated to that altar. My cards here have got male and female fae folk cards in it, so yeah, the energy is very much on that. So that's my fae folk altar, and obviously the deities that I'm connected to do with them. My witch altar with all of my goddesses I've just said to you, including Hecate and Mother Earth, Mother Nature and Father Sky. But Father Sky and Mother Earth is also represented to my shaman faith as well, along with my gods and goddesses I work with to do with them. And then you've got my dragons here. So with my dragons, I don't really represent or connect with a actual god or goddess to do with the dragons. I connect with the dragons their self. Okay, now it's the same really with the fae folk as well. I mainly just connect to the fae folk because I have that connection with them, and they're like little mini gods and goddesses anyway. So it's mainly them. But if there's something specifically that I'm needing help to help them, then I will call up on the goddesses that are associated with the fae folk. But with the dragons are a completely different energy. They're an energy of their own. They have nothing that is above them. And with them, it's all about the loyalty and just connecting with them, allowing them to be in your life and working sensibly with them. And so these energies are completely different working with the dragons. The dragons, everything is about them and them doing it how they want, and you working and doing things correctly. It really isn't about connecting with a god or goddess with them. You just connect to them directly. You use crystals, stones and different apparatus and things that you can give to them to dedicate to them. So obviously here I've got little statue bits to represent them, little balls, different coloured candles, different things that represent them. So when I want to call to them and connect with them, I will get the crystals that I use to connect to them with, and I will get those objects that are associated to them and just put them directly in. Normally if I'm only talking to one type of energy, I will focus in on the area of that one thing and just have that energy brought through. Sometimes I will remove the other ones off of my altars as well when I'm just doing a direct communication with one energy. I intend to move all of my other gods, goddesses and things like that, other energies off, so that I can just concentrate on their energy, because it can be quite difficult when you're sitting there trying to concentrate on one energy and you've got all these other beautiful energies that work really well with the other ones just there, and you can feel their energy as well. It can be a little bit sidetracking. So I intend, when I'm doing really in-depth work with them and one-to-one work with one specific energy, I will remove the other energies that are on the altar. I don't move them too far. I'll normally put them on the floor near that altar, so they're still near them, but I don't have them on the altar. Or, because this one is quite big, I'll move all one end that's not being used and just use one specific area this side to just do the one specific energy. So, but I have got a table now, and I've started to be getting this sort of message from them as well, that they want me to use that table to be able to connect to the different deities, whether it's my shaman, my witch faith, my works with my dragons and my fae folk, whatever. There's this table. I just put down the different cloths I would cleanse and bless each time I use it to remove the energy of what I've used before. I'd put the blankets, the cloths that represent those energies on there, put their amulets and tools that you would use to communicate with them, and just do it that way. That way then I'm not going to have to remove any of my energies off of my altars anymore. This is something that's been coming forward to me in the last couple of weeks, because I am in the process of trying to get this really cool business up and running to do with spirituality and that. And they've really been telling me, why don't you just bring the table that you've got in your hallway, it's just a little one, and just use that when you want to like call out to us. You can use it for all of us, like your shaman, deities and energies, when you're talking to your fae, and when you're talking to your dragons, you can use it to talk to your ancestors and your deities and energies of your witch faith. Like, just use it for all of them. Then you haven't got to remove any of the other energies from the altars. So that is what I'm going to do. So I will have that set here. I'll have all the crystals, all of the amulets, all of the things that are associated to that energy I'm working with. And do it on my other table now. I've just got to get a few more cloths, altar cloths and stuff. I want to get one with a fairy on it, one with a dragon on it. I want to get a new witchy one, even though I've got these ones. And I want to get one to do with my native shaman work, which is going to be the tree of life. And then that'll be me all associated with my beautiful Hecate. Well, with Mother Earth, Mother Nature and Father Sky. I'm going to get a cloth that has got trees and things on it, and it's got the pentagram and things like that. With Hecate, I'm just going to get her a beautiful black cloth. We've got this here, but this isn't going to be removed because this is her altar. I'm just going to get her a beautiful black cloth, beautiful black altar that's got cloth with like pentagrams and stuff on it, and probably the triple goddess or something on it as well. For she does walk all three of the paths. She is the true goddess that holds all keys and doorways. Hail Hecate. So yeah. And all I would have to do is just remove their statues represented to them, their crystals, little amulets, anything I've wrote down associated with them, get their favourite incense burner and things like that and just put it there. I think I'm probably just going to go out and buy an incense burner specifically just for that table to use for them all, and have a book that's just for when I'm doing that sort of communication. I'll normally use those sort of altars when it's like direct communication with them, where I'm needing just specifically their help, or if I'm doing meditation or doing something where I'm needing insight, I will use that table and just put the energy of the gods, goddesses, mothers, or whatever I'm trying to connect to on there. And it should be great, along with the music and the incense and all the things I like. So yeah, this is my magical den. Obviously, as you know, out there is where my fairy garden is. But I won't show you out there because it's been raining. I've just had my food delivery and stuff as well. So all is good. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling uplifted. Really feeling that energy around, and I just send you lots of love, light and blessings. I hope that you're all having a perfect and lovely day, and just remember that life is beautiful. There's so much out there to connect and to see. Stop standing there and believing that this is the only way of life, because it is not. There is so much beauty and wonder out there. If only some of you just stop, listen and allow yourself to see and feel, and you'll understand what I'm saying. There is so much that we are gifted, guys. So be grateful for what you have. Be grateful for your lessons and for your struggles, because they make you a greater person. So blessed be. And see you all very, very soon. Blessings.